So I go to the NASD and we go through something called a pre-membership interview. And there's a guy, I'll never forget, Lou Pagano. And Lou was the head investigator. And he's looking me in the eye and he's like, I'm not you're a kid. I'm not approving you. Like, I'm dead. So I'm talking to my attorney. I'm like, look, they said, look, they can't say no to you. What they can tell you is you can only have 4 or 5 employees. I'm like, I got 400 people. They're like, well, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So I said, Lou, where are you from? He's like, Staten Island. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm from Brooklyn. Trying to find common ground.
Right.
Got me nowhere. So I decide that I'm going to hire Lou Pagano from the NASD. Now, keep in mind, that was the NASD at the time. Now it's the equivalent of FINRA. So all I have to do is run into him on the Staten Island ferry. Get up at 5 in the morning, go across, get the ferry schedule, come back. If he's not on that ferry, he's on the next one. Go back. I do this for 2 weeks straight. Never run into him. And I'm getting up at 5. You know, I can't figure it out. So finally, I'm like, let me try the afternoon. He's a worker at, you know, for the government. He's probably leaves at 5 on the nose.
Yep.
So that was it.
Safe
I
bet.
get on the 5:15 Staten Island ferry, walk through the place. I find Lou Pagano. I'm like, oh, Mr. Pagano, I don't know if you remember me. I had my pre-membership interview. He's like, I remember you. I'm like, I go, do you mind if I sit next to you? What a coincidence, huh? And I said, what do you make over at the NASD? He's like, that's a very bold question to ask. I'm like, yeah, it is. What do you make? He told me what the number was. It was. I said, would you be willing to have dinner with me? I'd like to discuss something with you. He goes, it would be unethical for me to go to dinner with you because I'm the head of your approval committee. I'm like, okay. Do you want a job? I just came out and said it. And he took a pause. He didn't say no right away. I said, I would like to start this firm with you as my compliance director. He said, okay, I have a lot to think about. Here's my phone number. And he wound up coming over. And because he was the compliance director, he came through the pre-membership interview and he had all his contacts at FINRA. We got everything we want.
That's a persistence there that could definitely be textbook in a business school somewhere for sure.
Yeah, sometimes you got to chase it.